when I first played them, they didn't look as good as the drums I had that were my dream set.
Mm-hmm.
But when I hit it, the sound, bro, like I was hooked.
Hey guys, welcome back to Two Entrepreneurs. Today we have a special guest, as you saw a little earlier. He's really dope. So here's our guest.
Hi, my name is Eric Perez. I play the drums and mainly percussion instruments, hand percussion. Also manage a law firm and help lead an English church. And it's kind of crazy, but I'm excited to be here today.
I know you've been into instruments and music for a long time. Was that something that God gave you, or something that, like as a kid, like what was your first memory of music?
Oh man, so my sister sings, and she also at the time was playing kit drum. My cousins, they were musicians. I was always around music. Both my parents always had that ranchero and bolero stuff all the time. So like every Saturday morning, I remember listening to all this music, and they embraced even like 70s pop, American music. They love music.
Yeah.
And so as a kid, I remember always having like pots and pans and trying to replicate the beats or something. And then my mom saw that, and when I was around like 7 years old, she bought me like a small little cowbell.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm talking about, that thing was like this small.
This joint, right?
Yeah, but like that joint was like, and like she was like here, and I went to church and was a little kid just banging on that cowbell like crazy, trying to do, mimic the beats. And then my mom realized, wow, you have timing.
Mm-hmm.
And from that point, it was kind of like I was, just hooked. And I think what God gave me was more like an ear to hear it, an ear and a gift to kind of try to mimic what I'm hearing and putting it on my instrument. And then practicing it, Since then, I don't think I got into like other percussion instruments until I was like 8 or 9, where I started playing like bongos. And then from like 10 till I was about 15, I was playing the timbales. I don't know if you know the timbales.
No.
They look like drum sets, but they don't have the bottom part.
Timbales
and they're using like salsa music.
For real?
Bro, yeah. And some like even like if you like go-go, they have it in go-go music. Yeah. Yeah, they have it in go-go, and I mean like I was really into that. And then the conga player, the hand percussionist at my church, ends up moving, and the leader puts me to play, and
without knowing.
Well, what, like
how to play?
No, I didn't know how to play.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, but he knew like I had rhythm and stuff, and I had no technique, and I hated it because your hands hurt, and I sucked, yo. Like I'm talking about, like I was not good at all. But there was a moment where Sam.
Yeah, Sam. Yeah.
His dad was singing.
Mm-hmm.
His dad was singing, and he was like really good at singing, like at church.
He had that voice.
Yeah, he had that. I mean, like he'll take you there, take you to the king. And so
third heaven out there.
And so what ended up happening is there was a moment that it was a slow song, and I was just, bro, making noise, bro. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
And he would from time to time come and like whisper, like, "Yo, stop playing." And if you were at my old church, like here's where the singer was, here where the musicians were.
He would walk from
he would walk from he was at, and I was in the front row, like front part of the stage. So I was like, and he'd be like, "Hey, like chill out." But I didn't understand what he was saying. And then at the end, he's just like, "Yo, just stop playing and get off." And I got off.
Damn.
And I like literally, that was the first time, like at a young age, I was like 15. That I've experienced that kind of like embarrassment, because I was 7 and I was like a prodigy and these other things. Yeah. And I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And I was back there, bro, like, man, this dude better apologize after. And he comes and he was just like, "Man, you're never going to play for me ever again."
Wow.
Yeah. Bro.
So Percussion Life may never have happened.
No, never happened, bro. I would have, well, it probably, but I would just been on like timbales, because that was my passion. I love the timbales.
Damn.
And then
do you play timbales on your channel?
I've done a couple, but I never really taught. just because like I know a bunch of other people that have been teaching, and I think they have great content. And I don't think I can add value in my sense, but it's like
yeah, makes sense.
I love that instrument. It's an instrument that I was passionate about. And then what happened was like when he said that, it was weird because like I don't know if you see like grew up with cartoons, you saw like the little devil, then the little angel, and the little devil's like, man, just go back to Timbals, man, forget everybody. And then the little angel's like, practice, get on the grind, work hard, and develop that instrument.
Damn.
And I took the angel side. And what I did was like I literally
At 15?
Yeah, 15. And I literally like after school would come to church, practice because I couldn't have my own drums. I couldn't afford them at the time.
Yeah.
And
how much did they go for?
At that time, they were going for like $250.
Still $250.
But at that time, a good set, a really good set. And I mean, now that same set is probably like $600, $700. So
inflation is crazy.
Yeah.
Inflation.
Yeah, bro.
That's double the price.
Yeah. So I was like, I really like would even like at church at the time, like people would go because we had like a time in between where there was no service. People would go and play. I would stay and practice, bro. And I was practicing like crazy. And I still remember like the moment we were going to play like this Latin song and he was going to sing and he was excited because I was going to play.
Yeah.
And then like I remember practicing and the event comes and I was just like, I remember you said you didn't want me to play with you ever again. So I was joking, but he's just like, yo, and to this day he said, I don't remember ever saying that to you. Like
the enemy got him.
Yeah, bro. But I was just like, I mean, I understood. I'm grateful for that because if that would have never happened, I don't think I would have taken that instrument seriously.
To the level you are right now.
Yeah, and that instrument and it's still love-hate. It's still a love-hate relationship because your hands still hurt. You still have to develop technique. You still feel like stuck sometimes and you want to get better. So it's like, it's an instrument that I've learned a lot from.
It takes a lot of patience.
Yeah. And I've grown from it, so, that's what really pushed me to like, and still does. Like, I still have that chip on my shoulder, like to hear that like nobody wants to play with you. So I'm like, all right.
Get that fuel in you.
Yeah. I gotta keep on.
You got that diesel
better.
Right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well,
yeah, man.
I think it'll be a good time to see your studio, see how you do it.
Oh man, that's what's up. All right,
let's go, boys and girls. All right, bro. Lead the way. All
right, let's go.
Let's go to the studio.
Let's go. So this is where
the magic happens,
bro. Like this is no, bro. I'm down here hours, bro, and sometimes I'm just here brainstorming. Mm-hmm. Or I'll listen to like a commercial and I hear the beat or something.
Yeah.
And I'll just get like so inspired into it. And I'm like, all right, cool. I got to figure that out and make something. And then that's where I start creating, But yeah, this is my spot. This is where I mainly do all my recording and like all my tools are there, all my lenses, all my gear. This is where I edit. I'm here for 4 hours at a time, editing each video. And then sometimes I'll have just like some random instruments and things as well, like little gadgets and other tools that I use to make videos and stuff like that. Yeah.
Nice.
It's something I think also people need to remember. I didn't start like this. Like my channel, when I really started to be consistent, I started in my apartment in the dining area. And it was just me, my drums, and my GoPro, and that's how this channel started really. And then
to see where it's at right now.
Yeah, to see it now, it's like it's awesome. And what's crazy is
shoot me.
The drums I had like when I first started the channel, when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about like first starting to grind, starting to turn like I told you.
Yeah.
I saw my dream set, bro. I saw my dream set on a DVD.
Oh snap.
And I was like, yo, I'm going to buy that set one day. And I bought it, bro. I saved up money.
I feel that in my soul.
I was like, I made it, bro. You're like to have no drums than to have your dream set. But what ends up happening is like, I start playing these drums and all that. And I get invited to like a house that they're everybody's jamming out, on the drums.
Yeah.
And somebody had this brand, the Mopert brands, along with another brand. And when I first played them, they didn't look as good as the drums I had that were my dream set.
Mm-hmm.
But when I hit it, yo,
you felt
the sound, bro. Like I was hooked. I was addicted, and I tried to manipulate for my other drums to sound that way, and I couldn't change the skins, and I couldn't do nothing.
Mm.
And then luckily, literally it was over a year ago that we got to be part of the Moperk team and help bring awareness to them, and so much has happened because of that. They've grown as a company. They've gone to add employees, and a lot of people are also getting aware of like where their money is going, when they're trying to buy drums with bigger companies. And so to me, it was just like a privilege to be added on, and it was crazy because the way it happened, it was like 2021 January.
Still in the pandemic.
Yeah, still in the pandemic, and my channel I think reached like 40,000 at the time.
Woo-woo!
Yeah, and it was crazy because there he was just, like, I was friends with the owner.
Mm-hmm.
I was already friends with him.
He was your boy.
Yeah, I mean, but he's a small business owner. I'm not gonna like say like, yo, hook me up and stuff like that.
Of course.
But he was always really helpful with my channel's audio. Like he's first an audio guy. So anytime like something was wrong, he's like,
you
man,
could call him up.
Yeah, like this, and when he was like, yo, I think it's time, bro, and I was like, bet. And
how'd that feel?
Bro, you don't understand. I was gonna say, you gotta stop playing with me right now.
You thought you were joking?
Yeah, I thought he was joking, because not just that, like also it's a lot of work, you know, to what he was doing, and also a lot of sacrifice, and also an investment and a risk. You know, look, he took all the risk. You know, all I did was like try to bring awareness and play the drums. And then all of a sudden, bro, and after that, everybody's trying to get Moperks now, and now they're selling more drums and keeping it the same way. They're not like cutting corners, you know, like
same quality,
same level. Everything, same attention, and that really like helped me out, man. And trust me, man, because it was this one, that one, and that one. Like the first 4 I got, and then I got this one, then I got these 3 last year. Wow. And when these released, they are actually paying homage to one of my favorite percussionists called Poncho Sanchez. And
that's one of the dopest names I've ever heard.
Bro,
Poncho Sanchez?
Bro, my man is like growing
living legend.
Bro, living legend, bro. Yeah, man, it's just still surreal, still a dream come true that I get to work with a company along and help them, as long, you know, that we are still able to be as pure as possible to this, and
as OG as possible.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because it's just awesome. Honestly, it's still kind of
mind blowing.
Yeah, bro. Like every time I play them, it's like I find a new joy to play again.
Yeah.
And at church, I'm using my old set, and I'll be like, man, this sucks, bro. Like, and no diss to them. It's just like, it's not this. It's not what I have fallen in love with in that sound. So it's like, yeah, it's crazy, bro.
You think you can show me a couple moves?
Yeah, bro, I can play a little bit, man.
Bet.
All right, bro. So that's kind of like what I really do on my channel, is try to teach somebody that probably has never played in their life, and try to do it the most simplest way.
Gotcha. So
I'm gonna teach you something that is probably like the easiest thing you can learn, bro. All right. So simple. What you're gonna do is with your left hand. You're left-handed, right? Or right-handed, right?
Right-handed.
All right. So left hand, you're gonna do this. Then you're gonna pick up your fingers and do this. All right. And then you're gonna do, leaving it there, you're gonna do this.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's done. No. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's step 1. All right.
Okay.
All right. Then we're gonna do again. Finger, and then that.
We're gonna see if we can do this on the first try.
Yeah. No, just the finger. And then no. So after that, so you did the first part right. After doing that first part, you gotta do this, and this again.
Okay, so the first process over again.
No, it's not the first process. This time, you just, since your hands are like this, lift them up and put a finger down. Yep, and then you're gonna put your palm down, and then finger again.
Okay, so.
There you go. There you go. All right. All right. Then to finish it, you're going to do 2 opens, which is now your hands are going to be kind of free and you're going to do this.
Okay.
Boom.
Hands are kind of free like this.
That's fine. Yeah, free. Leave this out. Leave this out. Now do it again. Yeah. Now see how that your last one, you kind of were leaving it there?
Yeah.
Let it go. So let it
bounce a little bit.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Now we put it together. It'll be like this.
Okay.
You got it though.
I got this. All right. Damn it.
You're close. It's 1, 2, 3. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Close. You're adding something else. So it's 1, 2, and then that.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Yes!
We did it.
Yes. Yeah. So basically what you just did is probably the most popular
sound,
like pattern that people do.
What's it called?
It's called a tumbao.
Okay.
Or marcha. Like it's really like the train of a lot of patterns, a lot of things, right?
Okay.
So and then if you cut it up like yeah, so it's the same thing. Yeah. So what you just learned, and that's basically what I do. I try to teach like simple things like that to make it very approachable for people. Like somebody
intimidating.
Yeah, I mean you see like, and you're like, wait, where do I hit it? What part?
What angle?
Everything, right? And you wouldn't think like that would matter, but if you hear it, like it makes a song basically. Yeah. So
the whole beat is there.
Yeah, man. So it's interesting when I see people like learning something for the first time and then they get it and you're like, oh man, it's like an accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? So
all right, it would only make sense that we get a solo.
Oh man,
the people want a solo.
Oh man, y'all better chill out. Okay, I could try to do something.
Okay, that was amazing. Had to step back for a second. I was getting awed out there. So, what would be some final thoughts you have to say for somebody who wants to make a YouTube channel, who wants to live out their dream, and who one day wants to get sponsored?
First off, I think the mentality is have good like fundamentals and a sense of what your values are. What's the purpose of it? I think if your purpose is trying to get sponsored, like off the bat, I think you're probably doing it for the wrong reasons. For one, because you're the whole point of try to do a YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure you guys are experiencing now, is what value are you giving to the people that are gonna watch?
Exactly.
You know, like what are they gonna learn from you? I think if you have that, eventually all these other things are gonna come. like sponsorships, people following you, people trying to learn from you, people helping you along your journey. So
like you.
Yeah, man.
This is such an amazing guy right
Nah, man. I mean, it's a blessing, seeing you guys work hard, and they're really working hard for this, y'all. Just letting you guys know. I wish I had this same mentality when I first started out on the channel. I try to cut corners. I try to do things the cheap way. I was talking to them about it off camera. Like, I was trying to go the easy way route where I just didn't think it was of value. Mm-hmm. But I think when you invest, make how you're producing certain things and how you're doing it because you're trying to do it as a value, you end up seeing the benefit afterwards. I think you're going to be able to really grow into what you're trying to become. And then eventually like sponsorships and having, passive income just come, I think it's going to be a lot easier for anyone. I'm just saying, just grind in the beginning as much as you can. That's the one thing I know I did right was I grinded like crazy. Yeah, bro, I was grinding like crazy. Like, hold up, I need to show y'all something. When I first started out, this is how I planned out everything. I put it on an iPad, like basically how I was trying to develop certain things, what I needed to do, video ideas, and you see them check marked, almost everything, bro.
Yeah.
You see the ones that are still, need some Jesus in there, but like, but I mean, I was able to accomplish a lot of this stuff, and to God be the glory, man, that I was able to do it, and I was able to still maintain those same principles, which is to be myself, to stick to my values, to hold true to my belief, and try to help people with the little that I know. And I think if you have that in the beginning and you don't let go of it, you're going to be successful at the end of the day.
That was well said. I couldn't have said it any better. Thank you guys for watching, and let's give it up for EP.
Oh, man. And please hit that subscribe button, man. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button right now.